Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. In Game 3 of the World Series, the A's tallied 5 home runs overall as they stomped the Brewers 18-5. They take a 2-1 series lead into Game 4. And that'll do it for today's postseason recap. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Oakland A's and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got 2 teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Eric Lauer will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Leading off tonight for Oakland, the third baseman,
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
First pitch, 7:05.
Here it comes. Good curveball there against the swing and miss.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You can get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Drilled down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch. Soft liner towards short. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in. He'll breeze through 7 strong.
Striding in for Oakland, Kevin Ross. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Ross absolutely feasts off of left-handed pitching. Many right-handed hitters do better against southpaws, of course, but he's about as good as it gets in the opposite-handed type of matchup. High in the air out to center field. King is there, 2 gone.
That is third. Good shortstop. Darnell. Okay.
Here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And he fouls this one off. Now the 2-1. Ground to the left side, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Set. Now the pitch. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Mason is off at first with 2 away. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out. Then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him. And now he's got to get to this 5th hole hitter and get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5 hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
Corey Woodson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's set. The 0-1. Soft liner to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means as the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Yeah, and we didn't waste any time getting things going here. 2 outs and the bases loaded, and the next at bat could set the tone for the entire rest of the game. If he can get out of this mess without any damage, he's going to know he can shut the door all game long. And with this home crowd on his side, they'll be going wild, but that's a big if.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 1-2. Here it is. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Set and the 1-2. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and the run will score as the A's get off to a 1-0 lead.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Now batting, Matt Olson, and Oakland with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Fouled away. Here it is. Now that's popped up, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate, and you do your best to cover away.
And it's fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The pause and the 0-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. A's have to settle for just the 1. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The A's lead this one 1-0. Daniel Mengden is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's Mr. Old School. He reminds me a little bit of Catfish Hunter. Kind of animated on the mound, has a little bit of a herky-jerky delivery. Not overpowering, good fastball, 89-92. Good mix of off-speed pitches, but I will say this, a strike thrower, and he's not afraid of the bat. He'll throw the ball over the plate.
Ready now, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but rule the ball 1-0. Now the pitch. swing and a ground ball to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Here's Brock Holt now as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Left fielder coming in. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Yelich, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard to short. Scooped up. And there are two away now. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. From the stretch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. The high fastball is in there.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
1-1. Here it is.
I got 2 on the count.
Second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Next for Milwaukee, Omar Narvaez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away. Third. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's set. The 0-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. So here's Avisail Garcia, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Two men are on with 2 men out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now, all tied at 1-1. All set for the start of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Sean Murphy. Here comes the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Hit high and deep out to left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series, and the A's have grabbed a 2-1 lead.
His bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Into the box now, Daniel Mengden. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0. Slow little roller to third. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Into the box, Christian Carter. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Holt has a play. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 10.
In now, Kevin Ross. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone! A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the series, and it's given the A's a 3-1 lead.
Excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So now to the plate, Darnell Mason. Yanked hard but foul to the right. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Wind up and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Keane is under it, and that retires the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom of the second. Oakland is on top in this one, 3-1.
The third baseman, Eric.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Ross moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And the average big league shortstop can make every play, but can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
It's Justin Smoke now, but right at the shortstop for the second out. Stepping up now, Eric Lauer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch. And he'll try and crowd him there with a fastball to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2.
My bet is he's getting the take sign now on 2-0. If he's having a hard time throwing strikes to the pitcher, you might as well let him work himself into trouble.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Two and two. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kenny Lofton. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
Standing in now, Corey Woodson, and it's grounded just foul down the line. A base hit in his first trip. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Back goes Garcia. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the series as they stretch the lead to 5-1. So that was the third home run for these guys today.
Dero, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
To the plate now, Marcus Semien, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kane will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number one.
The first baseman, Oakland.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. That evens it up 1-1. th pitch of the game on its way.
Yeah, 2 balls, 1 strike.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kane going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Now at the plate, Sean Murphy. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here's the pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So with that, the top of the third inning will continue. At least one more batter.
Yeah, when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
Stepping in now, Daniel Mengden. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set and the 0-1. Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Lauer is there and the side is retired. But the Athletic strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the third coming up. It's the A's 5 and the Brewers 1. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Kane. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And that's in there, base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Stepping in, Brock Holt flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Set and the pitch. Popped up. Carter is over and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Digging in now for the Brewers, Christian Yelich. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
King rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate as they close the gap to 3 now.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
At the plate, Keston here. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. A man at third with 1 away. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 5-3 ball game.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the time run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
The 1-1 home. Ground ball left side. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We're through 3 full here in game number 4. It's the A's 5 and the Brewers 3. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He told me it feels like every ball they've put in play has been a laser. And the numbers back that up. 6 of their hits have come off the bat at 90 miles an hour or harder, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. And standing in is the rookie third baseman, Christian Carter. First offering on its way.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
The 1-0. Now a rocket deep down the line in left. And he is going to have extra bases to start the 4th. And he will get there as the A's have themselves a leadoff double.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
In now, Kevin Ross, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, Darnell Mason.
Stepping into the box, Darnell Mason. ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Too low, 1-0.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
A 1-0 delivery. And he fouls this one off. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Hit softly on the ground to third. Sogard's got to be quick. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Next for Oakland, the right fielder, Kenny Lofton.
Digging in once again, Kenny Lofton will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard down the line. And a foul ball here, 0-1. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And here's another ball well hit. This one to left field. The onslaught will continue as this is going to be another home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. His first homer so far in the series, as it is now 7-3. Milwaukee skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart here tonight, and these fans will not be terribly appreciative, I don't imagine, as he was pretty much dreadful in this one. Brent Suter answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. So now to the plate, Corey Woodson. Lined hard to the left side, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's quickly 0-2. Now the pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the A's 7 and the Brewers 3. So here is Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Woodson is there, and he has it for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. First delivery to him on the way. The Bouncer to the left side. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in next, the switch-hitting power bat of Justin Smoke. And now pitch on the way. This will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Digging in, Marcus Semien. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hold the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. The throw to first is in time. 1 down. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First offering on its way. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Kane. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in, Sean Murphy. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Here comes the first pitch. There's a line drive, base hit to left field.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out on ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice swing.
At the plate now, Daniel Mengden. And a first pitch swing, he hits a fly ball to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. They hang on to a 7-3 lead. Ryan Braun will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 8.
There's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
out towards second. Simeon's there. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up Lorenzo Cain. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Lofton is there. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man Brock Holt. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Lofton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Gone in order are the Brewers. Deficit holds at 4. It's 7-3. David Phelps takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 41, David.
Christian Carter will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Now here it comes. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 4th long ball of this series as they open it up to 8-3. Stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at a solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First offering on its way. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Cain is under it. 1 out.
Now batting, shortstop, Darnell Mason.
Standing in, Darnell Mason. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Phelps is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His fourth long ball of this series, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matty V, one of the things you look for when you come to a Brewers game at Miller Park, you want to see Bernie Brewer go down the slide, and Bernie Brewer's fan, he's got to be a little bit sore after this one.
Damn, one of my favorite places to hit at. I always felt like great batter's eye in dead center. You can move traffic to both gaps. A lot of home runs get hit in this yard.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Next up for the A's, Corey Woodson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. To third. The inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Ready for another shot now, Marcus Semien. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this. In is Christian Yelich.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. In there at the letters 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. swing and a liner. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Into the box now, Keston Hiura. A ball and no strikes. He hit a sac fly earlier. The 1-0. Hit high and deep to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And to score is the runner from third. It's now a 9-4 ball game.
Great job of offensive execution there. Leadoff triple, and then the sac fly to bring home a run.
Plate, Omar Narvaez. Base is empty and one away following the sac fly. First delivery to him on the way.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
One out, nobody on. Hit well on the ground to first. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Striding into the box, Avisail Garcia. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Two out, nobody on. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Game 4 heads to the 7th inning now. The A's lead this one 9-4. Corbin Burns is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 39. Corbin.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And it's 1-1. This is pulled into right, and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Sean Murphy, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. Barehanded for one. To Smoke at first, and they get them both.
Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Daniel Mengden. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. A's go quietly there. They're on top, however, 9-4. Jesus Luzardo gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. So striding forward now, Eric Sogard. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses 1-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
1-1. It's taken for strike 2.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing the strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
The 1-2. bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up as he lifts it in the air to right field. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Ben Gamble will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at this sliding stop. Hey now. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Lorenzo Cain. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First offering on its way. Sharp ground ball to third. Rwanda Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Starting to run out of innings here as they are unable to cut into the deficit. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the A's 9 and the Brewers 4. Corey Knebel has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Christian Carter. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Well, last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
You can see that this wasn't that difficult a play as it headed up the middle, but it might have taken a funny hop there, and he couldn't make the play on it.
Striding in, Kevin Ross. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty D, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-World, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really?
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's into the bullpen. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
That one definitely seems worth taking a look at with Show Track. It wasn't a particularly deep home run, but as you can see, he connected pretty well. 110 miles an hour off the bat, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Mason as he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. This is line to left. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. The hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
At the plate, Kenny Lofton, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. Now the 0-1. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. The 0-2 delivery. Lifted in the air to center. Kane is under it. Makes the play, one away. The relay throw on to first, and they get the double play. Digging in and looking for more, Corey Woodson. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Now here's the pitch. Popped up. Smoke. Shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The A's lead this one 11-4. Paul Blackburn is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 58, Paul.
Into the box now, Brock Holt. It was a fly out for him in his last trip.
Shortstop.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now with 3-2. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And here's Christian Yelich now. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Whoa, I can't.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hit down the line at first. And this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And another foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Here now the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High in the air out to center field. Woodson is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the second baseman, Catcher.
So 2 gone now in the Brewers' half of the 8th, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards tag.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. J.P. Fireisen enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. set to start the ninth in this one. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Ready with the 0-1. Now a softly hit ball down the line to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Olson. Last time through was a base hit. First delivery to him on the way. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping into the box, Sean Murphy. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So at the very least, that two-out base hit will prevent the pitcher's spot from leading off the next inning.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have five, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Lee will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Athletic. Number 30, Tommy Lee.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Yelich going back to the track to the wall. Leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Christian Carter, and he puts it on the ground to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. The A's lead it 13-4. Now at the plate, Omar Narvaez starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Woodson is there, one away. Into the box, Avisail Garcia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Hit on the ground to third. A diving effort as it's off his glove. The recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Show Track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncork a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. Brewers down to their final out now, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. First pitch on its way. 2 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull it.
And he will reach down to make the catch on the run, and what a fine way to end it there as this ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
This one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
13-4 the way this one ends. The Oakland A's move a win away from a championship as they've taken a 3-1 series lead. Daniel Mengden is the winning pitcher of record. Eric Lauer allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Tonight's paid attendance at Miller Park, 41,900. The Brewers thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.